had a slight weapons malfunction, but everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
I know who that is.
Oh yeah, who is it?
Han Solo, baby.
Scruffy looking nerf herder.
That's Han Solo, baby.
You half-witted, scruffy looking nerf herder.
He's like, scruffy looking.
Who are you calling scruffy?
That's what he took offense with.
Yeah, I know. Everything else, he was just like,
Who you calling scruffy looking? He's like, yeah, tracks. That tracks.
yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, oh,
I'm a piece of shit.
scruffy. Hold up.
I am a scoundrel. Yeah. What?
So yeah, Han Solo
Yeah.
from which movie?
Oh, was that the first one?
Yes.
Fucking
I tried to slip you up.
A New Hope.
Yeah, tried to fuck you up with that one, but I figured Matt would get it.
Don't ask any more
All you had to
questions.
remember was just Han Solo in a stormtrooper thing. I think that was the only movie he was ever in a stormtrooper
Yeah.
suit. So
Yeah, I think so. Although, in Star Wars Rebels, they do that shit all the time.
yeah, but he wasn't in Rebels.
I know. It just made me think of it.
Yeah. So, today is going to be the fan theories within Star Wars. And it's going to be anything from what ifs to possible theories that people have within the universe that's currently out right now. So, should be pretty fun. Should be pretty comical.
Should be.
Should
Hopefully.
also maybe piss some people off because there's a fan theory out there that I remember that I hated people using.
I think I know what it is.
Yeah, you probably do. So
We'll get to there, but when you get there, tell me because I want to guess.
okay,
Because I think I know what it is.
All right, for sure. Well, let's get right into it then. I am Michael Lee,
And I'm Matt.
and roll that intro.
Big Effin Nerds. You remember when we used to?
Dab it up.
No. So you remember when we used to actually?
Oh yeah.
Good times.
I remember-
Stressful times.
I remember we did the intro, or we added it into the intro song just because it would make it easier for us.
Yeah, we're like, so we'll put it in the end of the intro so we don't have to do it anymore.
But I do remember fucking with Matt a bunch of times and just being like, bang.
And the time you did, I was like, fuck. And there was the time where I was like,
The slow leak.
I was like, God damn it. And then it's just like, quack. Just I opened hella fucking anticlimactic.
He was the best. Good times.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
But it was still the best of times, even after the worst of times.
Even after it was the worst, it was the best because it's still the best if it's the worst, but it's only the best if it's after the worst.
Keep going.
I don't want
No, you good.
I don't want
Yes, and.
No. Such a cop-out.
Yes, and. Nah, that's improv, baby. God. Such a fucking hater.
Yeah, today I am. Yeah.
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 I know someone else that's a hater, too.
Just look menacingly off camera.
Who are they looking at? The world may never know.
You will never know.
But, all right. Let's get right
Oh yeah,
into
no,
it.
no,
what?
I want to press
No,
the fucking. You bitch. I saw you reach. I was like, bitch, that's my fact.
I have to give Matt physical reminders.
I
I don't want to outright be like, Matt, press the fucking button. So let's go.
I was telling myself today, I was like, press the button.
Oh, were you?
And then until I saw you reach for it.
He was traveling down memory lane, and that's why he forgot.
Easy to do.
Very
Forgetting
easy.
things for me, that is. All right. So apparently they say in real life, Darth Vader's suit would set him back about 18.3 million.
Doll hairs?
Yeah.
Or credits?
They put a dollar symbol, but
What's the conversion from credits to dollars?
you know, there's somebody's probably done the math on that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna look into that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it says in 2016, English sunglass retailer Shade Station, excuse me, they broke down the numbers on what it might cost to build a suit, and their final tally about 18.3. And yeah, which is kind of surprising because we hear in the lore and the Emperor Sidious intentionally made his suit shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not shitty, but old, outdated
We
parts.
had to handicap him because otherwise, if he was a full functioning Darth Vader would be like, "I'm gonna fuck up the Emperor."
Emperor said something sideways. He's like, "Bitch, like who you talking to?" Like,
Yeah, right. Go do this.
How about you go fucking do it?
Yeah, right. Matter of fact, I'm the master now. You go do it.
Picks him up, get the fuck out of that chair.
Fucking old man. Just.
And he hit. And what is it? He says, you know, this attack on my life has left me scarred.
Yeah.
I'm weak.
I'm so weak. I'm.
Fucking
Help me! Help me!
fucking sack of shit.
Yeah. I mean, 18.3. Goddamn. You think he's still paying for that?
Yeah, probably.
You
That's
think he
probably
was in debt for a while?
That's probably why, you know, when he lifted up Sidious and killed him, he was like that morning made his last payment. He's like, I'm fucking done. Fuck you! I just threw him down the hole. You're going down a hole just like my credit did, you motherfucker!
Yeah, he didn't even help him out financially with that shit. That's fucking shitty, bro.
Yeah, you know, you don't have to pay anything out of pocket. You'll just work it out. I'll take it out of your paychecks.
Right.
We have a payment plan here in the Empire. No big deal.
Yeah. Your payment plan was your life.
Like your life and your wife and unborn children's lives. But don't worry about that.
that he knew of.
Yeah.
And then he found out later and then was like, wait, I have a son?
That's him right there, you motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. Fan theories. There are no shortage of them, especially in the Star Wars universe.
Oh, yeah.
Think
They're out there.
over the course of however many years, how old is Star Wars now? We're at 50 something years now?
Yeah, at least.
77.
So
Almost 50.
So we're 40, what?
48.
48, yeah.
I think so. 47.
Good enough for me.
Close enough.
Good enough for me.
Half a century old.
Yeah, you're there.
There's probably been theories out the ass from all the way back when to now, and we're going to look into some probably more recent ones. I think the fan theories got a little bit more popular when the new films started coming out and all that, and Star Wars getting as big as it has with Disney. So we'll look into some right now.
Let's do it.
You want to?
You go.
No, you go.
No, you go. Because
No,
I'm looking up credit conversion rate, right?
Oh, you really? I was
Yeah.
too. I was asking ChatGPT if he knew.
I'm looking on Reddit, and the first answer is, oh, that depends entirely on where in the galaxy you are. And I'm like, oh, God. Oh, God. The rabbit hole gets deeper and deeper.
Or you want to know what ChatGPT says about it real quick?
Yeah,
It says,
yeah,
Imperial credits are a fictional currency used in Star Wars universe and do not have real world value rate or real world conversion rate to USD or any other real currency. Their value is determined within the context of the fictional universe and varies depending on the story and time frame within the Star Wars saga. Thanks.
Thanks for really taking a really long way to not answer my fucking question.
Yeah. Thanks for just telling me that you can't do
Hey,
it.
by the way, Star Wars is fake.
Don't you-
Wow.
ChatGPT, don't you have a fucking imagination?
No. I have what you tell me.
Does not compute. All right, let me.
Beep, boop, bop.
I'll pull up one of my so-called theories.
Oh, God, it gets even deeper. Someone's like, yeah, those credits prices are from the 70s when the movie was like,
Oh, really? Damn. All right, Qui-Gon Jinn is a secret Sith. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No. What?
Yes, he is. No. So Qui-Gon Jinn was introduced in The Phantom Menace as a member of the Jedi Council and young Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Master. Unfortunately, he died at the end of Episode 1 at the hands of Darth Maul.
He sure did.
While he's considered one of the most powerful Jedis in the Star Wars universe, some fans believe that Jinn was a secret Sith Lord all along. And here's the proof. When Jinn presented young Anakin Skywalker to the Jedi Council, Master Yoda saw a lot of darkness in the boy and refused to train him as a Jedi. Jinn, however, was quite adamant in training young Anakin, going so far as to take him. Oh, you fucking website! I swear to God, that shit that we were talking about, where these fucking websites on their mobile shit just resetting and just being like, and I'm just like, I was reading that, you fuck.
And it's like, where am I now? And they're like, I don't know. Have fun figuring it out.
Okay. Well, he was quite adamant in training young Anakin, going so far. I'm holding the page right now. Going so far as to take him on as an apprentice, even though he already had Obi-Wan. Clearly, teaching Anakin the Jedi ways turned out to be a terrible idea, as it ended with him turning to the dark side of the Force, becoming Darth Vader and ending the Galactic Republic altogether. Yet Jin insisted the boy become a Jedi. Additionally, Jin's own Jedi Master, Count Dooku, turned out to be a Sith Lord.
Sure did.
What do you think of that theory?
It's an interesting theory, but I think there's a seed of truth in there somewhere, because they, like, not unlike Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn knew a little bit about the dark side of the Force, dabbled. Mace Windu definitely trained more in that, and that's why he is how he was.
That's why he fought as aggressively as he did.
That's why, like, I've said it before. I was like, Mace Windu went to arrest Palpatine. He went to kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, right?
He's like, give up.
Zero intention.
All right. That was his plan.
Like, I can't put him in a fucking jail cell. He'll fucking just be like, let me out.
You're like, okay. Okay, here you go. Oh, the key's gone now. Fucking.
It's like that one guard in Key and Peele. He's like, hey, man, you gotta let me out of here. He's like, oh, okay. He just opens up the cell for the dude.
Or it's like the two guards in fucking Monty Python, the Holy Grail,
Oh,
you two stay here and make sure he doesn't leave. Right. And then he leaves and they start following him out. And they're like, what are you doing? And they're like, we're going with you. He's like, no, you stay here and make sure he doesn't leave. Oh, yeah, okay. And they start leaving.
That would be Mace Windu with fucking the Emperor.
But yeah, I know Qui-Gon. Because that's why he wasn't on the council too. His ideals were a little I don't know about radical, but didn't sit well with the council.
It didn't align with the order of the Jedi.
Right. So there's something to that. But being a secret Sith, nah.
To go as far as saying that he's had this whole master plan, he's like, no, he has to become a Jedi because I've seen his future and this motherfucker's about to.
And it's gonna work out really well for us.
Yeah. I don't know.
But well, plus they said teaching him the ways of the Jedi was a terrible idea. I'm like, no, it wasn't a terrible idea. His teacher was a bad idea. Obi-Wan wasn't ready for that shit.
Obi-Wan was like 20.
Obi-Wan was
younger.
Obi-Wan was a Padawan.
Yeah.
When like you see in the end of episode 1 when he's like telling Anakin he's gonna train him, he still got his fucking Padawan braid.
Padawans are typically like teenage years.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, like, the plan Qui-Gon said was like, you're ready to be promoted to a knight. You don't need me anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll take on a new apprentice. So I'm like, yeah, that's why they call it the Duel of the Fates. Because, whoever ended up training him, if it was Qui-Gon, would have been way different.
Yeah. So,
anyway.
I thought that would get you, like, especially with the headline, Qui-Gon Jinn is the secret Sith.
Yeah, I'm looking up credit conversion rate, and I just hear that. And
Excuse me?
What the fuck?
Don't you ever in your life disrespect me.
Talk about one of my favorite characters. Come on. Damn, that would be bad though if he was.
With how much knowledge he knew? Probably.
Everybody's fucked.
Yeah.
So let's see how I can shorten this one. I got a what if Order 66 failed?
Okay.
So let's see. How do I want to get
Order 66 is fresh in my mind right now. So.
Oh yeah,
dude, I was actually pretty sad watching it again and just remembering all the scenes that you would see from Order 66 in different medias. You're just like, man, it's pretty sad.
Yeah, it is. All right, so it says here, with the Clone Wars nearly at an end, Anakin's got he's been informed to stay guard the Chancellor on Coruscant. While Obi-Wan is on the chase to the droid, General Grievous, droid general of the droid army. If he kills Grievous, the whole droid army will collapse, be helpless against the clone army. Ahsoka Tano and Captain Rex and the rest of the 501st Legion go to stop the siege of Mandalore with Bo-Katan and other Mandalorians. ARC Trooper 5s went with Ahsoka and Rex. He couldn't tell Skywalker due to him being busy, but he knew Ahsoka was willing to listen to her friends. and wanted to talk to her alone for no one to listen to their conversation. Fives didn't get a chance to tell Ahsoka because she'd been engaged in a duel with Darth Maul. He's just Maul now. He's not Darth Maul anymore. But,
Yeah.
Who was hoping for Anakin, but instead got Ahsoka.
Hey, Ahsoka will put up a fight.
Yeah, I know, but he was like, I want that motherfucker. And then he got Ahsoka, and probably more than he bargained for. So, let's see. Fives and his brothers are keeping Maul's, the Mandalorian army busy. They're winning, along with the help of the Night Owls, Bo-Katan's little fucking Night Owl group.
All right.
Siege going for hours until the clones win and captured Gar Saxon and his team. Ahsoka successfully captures Maul, takes him back to Republic attack cruiser. Ahsoka's as she's walking up the bridge, Five's walking out. They bump into each other. They have a conversation. Where are you going? Beep boop boop boop. And I'm trying to just fucking paraphrase this shit. We don't need all these little details.
Why not? What if they're important? Details matter, Matt.
Okay. Hey, watch where you're going, Ahsoka. Yeah, they bump into each other. He's like, she can tell he's not all there. He's distracted.
Yeah.
She asks him, "Is there something you need to tell me?" She can sense his fear. So she asks him, "Is there something you need to tell me?" Yeah. So after she asks him something you need to tell me, he's looking around, make sure nobody's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He says, "With all due respect, Ahsoka, but I may have found some secrets from Chancellor Palpatine from your absence as a Jedi." Five said as Ahsoka's confused. Yeah, so he says Chancellor Palpatine is the Sith Lord and has access to order all the clones to eliminate the Jedi. He's just found this out. Which in Clone Wars, they didn't figure out what it was, but they found out about the fucking biochips.
Yeah.
And, she's shocked. She didn't know about the inhibitor chips in their head. Ahsoka knew he was telling the truth and agreed to help him. Saying, "I trust you." She said, She said, "I trust you," because she knew he was telling the truth. Palpatine's plan was about to fail, and his galactic empire image will fail as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. They, them quickly head up to the bridge to tell Commander Rex and Obi-Wan. They're both in shock. Kenobi has successfully destroyed Grievous. He's a little bitch. No, that dude was terrifying when I first saw him.
Just his fucking animal.
Yeah. And just when he took out 2 arms, and then went 4 arms, I was like, oh.
What about when he started crawling like a spider?
That was fucked up. That's when I, as a Jedi, go, "Oh my god, get the fuck out of here." Fuck that. You're in. Tag him.
Throw your lightsabers.
Oh my god. No, I can't do that. All right, so yeah, he destroys them on Utapau. Droid army collapses, lost without their orders, and from their fearless leader.
Mm-hmm.
Ahsoka finally arrived at Coruscant, only took Rex and Fives with her. Kenobi was far from there, wouldn't be able to help her. She's on her own, with relatively. Ahsoka, Fives, and Rex enter the Senate building, went to Palpatine's office. Anakin was still there. Ahsoka's got to hurry up and rescue Anakin before he falls to the dark side. So, in the universe we know, Fives dies by Commander Fox, who had his blaster set to stun, but Palpatine used the Force to switch it off stun to fucking lethal. Anakin falls to the dark side, becomes powerful Sith Lord. We all know. Fucking never made it. Darth Vader and Ahsoka never made it to Coruscant, and Order 66 was declared. All the clones turned against him. But in this universe, Five lives, tells Ahsoka about Order 66, Palpatine, and the inhibitor chips as well. If she can get Anakin to change his mind, he can kill Palpatine and end the Sith once and for all. Ahsoka's there, sees the door opened, and the 3 enter and see Mace Windu with his lightsaber pointed at Palpatine, like we know.
Mm.
Who was, Palpatine's already deformed by now. Anakin's there with him, trying to convince Windu not to kill him. It's not the Jedi way. Ahsoka orders Rex and Fives to keep Anakin down. They both agree and just tackle him and hold him down.
Yeah.
Which is a little far-fetched, but all right. He's distracted. Well,
yeah.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. So they hold him down. As Mace Windu saw Ahsoka standing there, she signals him to kill Palpatine. Just fucking do it. He nods, fucking one step ahead of you. Lifts his lightsaber above his head, brings it down, cutting off his head. Ahsoka, Fives, Rex, and Anakin see the death of Palpatine, and Mace Windu kicks his dead body off the Senate building. So Ahsoka then orders them to let, Rex and Fives let Anakin go. They do. Skywalker gets up, doesn't believe that he was just trying to help a Sith Lord. He has no fucking idea. After Fives explain everything to him and the Jedi Masters, Anakin, admits he was foolish and blamed himself for believing the lies, but had support from his friends. Told him, don't worry about it. Years pass. Padme gives birth to baby twins, a girl and a boy. Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Rex, Fives, Echo, the Bad Batch, and Omega. Omega.
What the fuck?
Apparently see the birth of Luke and Leia. And Anakin's proud to be a father. Ahsoka's happy for him. Even though the Jedi Council told Ahsoka, her offer to come back still stands. Tells him she'll think about it. Unlike in our universe where she was like, "Oh, fuck yourself." Darth Maul is locked away in prison. He won't be getting out. All clone troopers have been retired and went to live normal lives. Some decide to stay in the Republic and help keep Ryloth, of all planets, safe. Caleb Doom, who we remember from Rebels, he's grown, became a Jedi Master, and is now training his own Padawan named Ezra Bridger.
Oh my god!
A boy who, alone, grew up alone on the streets of Lothal. His, rebel parents died. Caleb has a secret relationship with a Twi'lek on Ryloth named Hera Dump Truck Syndulla.
Pussy.
Pussy. He was, yeah.
They had a baby together.
Jason, what was his name?
Jace? I think so.
Something like that. So, as for his Padawan, he had a bit of a secret relationship with a special Mandalorian on the planet Crownest, and could turn the tide of the war, and her name was fucking Sabine!
No, not Sabine!
Not Sabine! Daughter of Countess Ursa Wren and Aldrich Wren. Her brother died in battle of the Mandalorian Civil War. Ursa had made a request for peace treaty between Jedis and Mandalorians for one Jedi to marry her daughter. New Jedi Master, which is, the New Jedi Masters, which consist of Ahsoka, Cal Kestis, dope, Anakin, and Obi-Wan. All agree to this peace treaty. Caleb's Padawan, Ezra, volunteered himself to get sent to Crownest and marry the daughter of Ursa Wren. And these 4 Jedi Masters were impressed by Ezra's courage. And that's a bit of that.
God damn.
There was a lot more reading to that, so I was just like fucking reading through it like that. But yeah.
They fucking went in. I thought they were just going to stop after, like, Order 66 and then, Anakin lived a happy life. No, they went in deep on, like, the other fucking characters too.
Which I appreciate. I don't know where the fuck everybody else came from, but I appreciate them including them.
Yeah.
And it's fun to think about what could have been.
I call that a bullshit what if because Palpatine will somehow return.
Palpatine returned. Somehow. They fly now? They fly now.
Fucking.
I don't want to talk about it.
That's interesting though. I got kind of a similar, not a similar theory, but it's about the same timeline of that during the whole Order 66 stuff. I showed Matt this theory last week, and quite interesting, to say the least. It goes, what if Ahsoka joined Maul? So in this timeline, Ahsoka reluctantly listens to Maul's plea and agrees to join him, sensing his honesty on Mandalore. Skipping the fight, Maul says we must act quick in order to stop Darth Sidious. He suggests they return to Coruscant and find Anakin, as Sidious will be keeping close watch over his future apprentice. Maul orders his troops to surrender, and Ahsoka pulls out the divided 501st, and she, Maul, and Commander Rex fly back to Coruscant. Order 66 doesn't happen on the ship, as they saved a lot of time by not fighting. So
Interesting.
I mean, I'd imagine those fights do take a while.
Sure.
So they spared a little bit. So going back to Coruscant, Anakin is told to wait in the council chambers. As he's sitting, he feels Ahsoka's presence, but also feels a very sinister one with her. As they enter the council chambers, Anakin stares at Maul with hate as he never forgets what he did to Qui-Gon. Ahsoka begs Anakin to put aside his anger and asks why he is alone in the chambers. Chancellor Palpatine told me to. This is Anakin speaking. Chancellor Palpatine told me he's a Sith Lord. I turned him over to Master Windu, and he and the other masters are going to arrest him now. Maul looks at Ahsoka. If the Jedi fail, then we have lost. And Ahsoka says, Anakin, please take us there. Anakin leads Ahsoka and Maul to his ship as they fly to Palpatine's office. Mace Windu has defeated Palpatine. He's over here doing the pointing thing, you know. Ahsoka, Maul, and Anakin walk in at that exact moment. Then you have Palpatine over here. You must choose. I have the power to save the one you love. And in saying that, Maul senses the change in Anakin's feelings. Anakin goes to stop Mace Windu, and 3 blades collide together, creating a beautiful mix of purple, red, and blue. So Darth Maul has stepped in and stops Anakin as he grabs him and throws him away from the window to the back of the office. Palpatine takes this opportunity to shoot more Force lightning at Mace Windu. Staggered from the triple blade clash and the insane power in Anakin's swing, Mace Windu barely catches the lightning with his blade, which causes him to be off balance. Sidious takes this opportunity to pull out his second lightsaber from his sleeves, which, if you guys don't know and if you're not familiar, Sidious actually does carry 2 blades with him.
Are they one up each sleeve? Because we see him that one, it's treason, then.
Yep. Usually it's 2, and he has another lightsaber in the other sleeve as well.
I guess he forgot about that one too.
Or maybe he didn't need it.
Yeah.
No. Maybe he was just waiting for the opportunity to
Force lightning that motherfucker.
Yeah. And then he lunges after Mace Windu, in which Ahsoka has stepped in and blocked the attack, but she will not last long against Sidious on her own. Mace Windu regains his footing and joins Ahsoka as they 2v1 Palpatine, and Maul and Anakin clash in an intense battle. Maul wants to destroy Sidious's prized pupil, and Anakin wants revenge for Qui-Gon Jinn. Maul says, so you have chosen your allegiance, Skywalker. Anakin and Maul engage in a fierce duel. I will gut you like I did with that pathetic Jedi Qui-Gon Jinn on Naboo.
How you fucked up.
Anakin's rage intensifies more and more as Maul continues to taunt him. I'll aim where Obi-Wan should have. Anakin delivers a powerful kick, disarming Maul of his saber and staggering him backwards. As he tries to regain his balance, all Maul sees is a blur of blue light before the head. In quotations.
Shit.
So Anakin decapitates Darth Maul.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like,
I was just gonna say when you said I'll aim where or Obi-Wan should have, all I thought was Thanos. You should have went for the head.
yeah, right. Mace instructs Ahsoka to follow his lead and stay defensive, as he knows she stands no chance against Sidious. Ahsoka is struggling to keep up and lacks behind as Sidious and Mace duel to the death. Sidious and Mace lock sabers, and the Dark Lord laughs as he knows Mace is drained from their first duel. Sidious tells Mace he defeated only a fraction of his true power, and he will now feel the full force of the dark side. Sidious delivers a powerful force push and sends Master Windu flying towards the wall. Mace Windu is knocked unconscious from the impact.
Fuck.
An impact which would have killed most Jedi. Most.
But not our boy Mace.
Nope. Ahsoka charges towards Sidious, hoping to catch him off guard. Within an instant, her strike is blocked as Sidious laughs. You fool. The duel lasts seconds. As Ahsoka is disarmed, Sidious goes for the final blow. And then there's a clash.
Another blue lightsaber, perhaps.
Anakin tells Ahsoka to stay with Master Windu. Don't make me kill you. Darth Sidious says, you will regret this. Sidious shoots Force lightning, but Anakin is strong enough to hold it off. This will be your first lesson, apprentice. The 2 most powerful Force users alive engage in a duel, and with each clash of the saber, Anakin's power increases. After a long period of explosive dueling, their sabers meet and Anakin spots an opening. Chopping down like he did with Dooku, Anakin slices through both of the hands of Sidious and disarms him. Grabbing Sidious with
an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah. Grabbing Sidious with the Force as he slams to the ground. About to strike him down, he hesitates and remembers that he needs his knowledge to save Padme. You are under arrest, Chancellor. He takes Sidious and imprisons him until the council returns. A day was gone by, and Mace Windu has recovered, and a council informing them that he defeated Maul and Sidious. Anakin is praised by most of the council. Mace Windu reveals to Anakin, this is kind of chopped off. Mace Windu reveals to the council that Anakin has disarmed him as he went to strike down. Oh my goodness, it is cut off like crazy.
Whoops.
Yeah, I know. Anakin said he needed Sidious, and the council begins to question why to Skywalker. Oh man, this is all types of fucked up towards the end. Let me see if it matters though. Then Anakin goes on to confess his marriage to Padme. To Padme. Not confesses to Padme.
Oh, I was
confesses
wait, she
his
didn't
marriage.
know?
She didn't know.
I just want to tell you, we're married. You don't know that yet, but we're married.
I know you have my babies, but
You don't know that yet either, but that's happening.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
So yeah, he confesses to the council that he's married to Padme and that he's in fear of losing her. The council is shocked to hear the news as they tell Anakin to leave the room as they discuss his future in the Jedi Order.
Go get.
Obi-Wan is the only Jedi to defend Anakin, but ultimately it's a majority vote that Anakin should be expelled from the Jedi Order. After Anakin receives the news and is about to leave, Obi-Wan tells Anakin to reach out as the dark shroud covering their vision is lifting and the future is becoming clearer. And Anakin listens to Obi-Wan's final lesson, and oh man, it cuts off again.
Damn it. Right when it's getting good.
It looks like he reaches into the Force to save Padme, and then he's present at the birth of Luke and Leia. The Sith are defeated. The end.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Happy ending. We like those.
We
don't get those in Star Wars really, but that's good.
Not too often, but yeah, that was the theory from last week that I told Matt about, and he only heard the first half, so the second half was new to both of us. I didn't.
That's why you were like part 2. I was like, ooh.
Yeah. So that's why I said we had the same roughly timeline of it, just different things that had happened for all the events to unfold.
There's some of the similar things in my second one. Before I do that, can I guess what that hated theory was that you had?
Yeah.
That Jar Jar Binks was a secret Sith Lord. I fucking knew it.
I fucking hated that theory.
They're just like, yeah, because you see how fucking high he jumped in episode 1, bro?
And I was like, that's because he's a fucking Gungan.
That's because he's part frog.
He's literally a frog.
One thing we know about frogs, boing.
Boing.
And if they can stand on 2 legs, fuck yeah, boing.
Fucking, I hated that theory with a passion. When everyone was like, "Oh, they're gonna have Darth Jar Jar Binks in episodes 8 and 9," I'm like,
that would have been fucking awesome.
No, it wouldn't have. You know what? It probably would have been a better movie than what we got.
Honestly,
who knows?
And that's saying something, because that's bad.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I knew it right from the get. I was like, I know this one. All right. So my next and final one is what if Obi-Wan did not leave Anakin on Mustafar? All right. That was, I forgot to take a picture of the title earlier, so I had to take a picture of that.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, wow, bro. Wow. So Obi-Wan, we're starting right as, after you underestimate my power. Don't try it. We're starting from there. He's lying down there. Obi-Wan looked down at his former Padawan, lying there, burnt and disgusting, barely human. His arms and legs were no more than stumps, his eyes burning with hatred. But behind that hatred, there was a silent plea to his former master to save him, which we've talked about a little bit. Obi-Wan sees something in that plea and knew there was conflict in him, that he could be turned to the light once more. Obi-Wan looks at his former apprentice and knows that despite all Anakin had done, he couldn't leave his friend like this. Obi-Wan moved down the slope toward Anakin, making sure he doesn't fall in the lava himself. "You're still my brother, Anakin, and I will not leave you like this," Obi-Wan said with great sadness in his voice. As he picks up the still burning Anakin, sees the Emperor's ship flying overhead. Knows he must act quickly. But as Obi-Wan carried Anakin toward Padme's ship, he made Anakin sleep. Obi-Wan then used the Force and focused on healing. Anakin's breathing became less labored as Obi-Wan healed the fire that was burning Anakin's lungs from the inside out. Which is why they say, like, he has to have that voice projector, because if otherwise he just is like barely can talk like this.
Yeah.
Because everything's just shredded. So they board the ship. Obi-Wan healed what internal burning he could through the Force, but he knew, God, there's like a dumb fucking thing in the way. But he knew he must get him to Coruscant, I'm assuming, so Anakin could get proper treatment. Yeah. Anakin wakes up in the medical facility with droids working on him, restoring his body as best they could. They already put on the artificial skin, were working on his hair when Master Yoda walks in the room. "Master Yoda, where's Padme? Where is she?" Anakin said, his heart in his voice. "Senator Amidala?" Yoda said, using his cane. He pointed to the room where Padme rested holding 2 babies in her arms. "What are their names, Master Yoda?" "Luke and Leia, their names are."
Nice. Fuck yeah, bro. Nice. Yeah, fucking details. Nice, bro. Fucking accents, bro. Yeah.
God damn it. Maybe.
New mouth?
Yeah, new mouth. Who dis? New mouth. Fuck you, bro. All right. So tears streaming down Anakin's face, seeing that his wife was alive and well. And those yellow eyes that are the mark of the dark side changed to the sapphire blue they once were. Darth Vader.
That was a nice story.
It's not over!
Oh, okay, my bad. Fuck!
All right. It gets better, I think. Darth Vader was no more. Anakin Skywalker alive once again. His former master felt the shift and knew that the Chosen One was forever beyond his reach. Oh, his former master being Palpatine, I believe. That was not worded quite correctly here.
Okay, I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, Obi-Wan, you just got him back. What do you mean out of your reach? No, because then the next quote is, "This is very distressing," Palpatine said, pulling out a small hologram device.
Do not think Palpatine would say the word distressing, by the way.
He'd probably say, "This is some fucking horse shit." It's just fucking poppycock. I hate this shit.
Stormtrooper. 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 Go fuck yourself.
All right, so yeah, he says very distressing. Palpatine's pulling out a small hologram device to contact the clone commando in charge of clone troopers on Coruscant. "Commander, execute Order 37. Civilian casualties are acceptable. Make any sacrifices necessary until you execute Imperial fugitives Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi." "Yes, sir," the clone commando said, clicking off the hologram. This would cause a temporary distraction, Palpatine knew, but it would give him an opportunity to gain 2 new apprentices in the Skywalker children. Palpatine then left his office, sped off to the temple to obtain his new apprentices. As ordered, the clone troopers started to gather up mass amounts of civilians, using them as hostages to draw out the fugitives. And if any of them tried to get away, they shot them dead where they stood. Yoda felt this mass terror, just like he felt when Order 66 happened.
Yeah, and he's
my hat. "Go we must," Yoda said. Obi-Wan and Yoda went into the streets of Coruscant, and when the clones saw the 2 Jedi, they raised their blasters to strike them down. But Obi-Wan's mastery of Sorisu, his form, he's fucking
Form 4.
He's fucking, fuck out of here, bro. I think that's what that was. I might be wrong. That's just what I remember. allowing him to redirect the trooper's blast. And Yoda, his small figure, making him a hard target to hit, jumped around like a little fucking green ball of death, striking down clones as fast as lightning. As this is going on, Palpatine secretly crept into the halls of the temple, and he moved into the medical facility, but he knew he must move quickly, for the clones would only cause a brief distraction for the two Jedi Masters. He went into the room where Padme rested, holding her two children near her heart, and he looked into their minds. Either one of them will make a fine apprentice, Palpatine said aloud. But he knew he must act quickly. The boy was more passive, not willing to bring his anger to bear upon a situation. It would be a great success for the Emperor to break the young boy of this. But it would soon... So I can cut off here again. This is like a little like fucking Git app thing just stuck here on my screenshot. Yeah. But he knew it would soon be something for the girl. However, she has a fire in her stomach, a resolve that could match or even exceed her father's. The dark side would flow easily through her. The fact that the Force was not as strong in her would cause no issue. Palpatine then scooped up the girl. He's like, "Yep, that one," from her mother's arms, claiming her as his new apprentice. He then flees from the scene like a silent shadow, leaving the boy Luke wailing in his mother's arms. The baby's wailing woke Anakin and Padme. Seeing that the baby girl was gone, Anakin and Padme, seeing the baby girl was gone, used his metal prosthetic leg to shatter the glass between them and cries with his wife holding his newborn son to his cheek. Yoda and Obi-Wan came in and saw Anakin and Padme weeping over their baby son. Obi-Wan asked, scared of what the answer might be, "Where's the other baby? Where's Leia?" "She was taken!" Anakin screams at Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan looks back at Anakin calmly. "I'm sorry." "I'm sorry, Obi-Wan," Anakin said. "It's all right, Anakin. I understand," Obi-Wan said. "There's nothing we can do now. We must go before the Empire kills us as well." "Right, Obi-Wan is. Go we must." "Where will we go, Master Yoda?" Obi-Wan asked. "Dagobah, Master Kenobi, to continue our training." I feel like he would have said that differently.
Yeah, right?
"Very well, Master Yoda," Obi-Wan said, slightly confused. "Where will you go, Anakin?" "Padme and I already had a plan in place to raise the children in the Nabooian countryside, and where we will raise Luke." "Naboo? Don't you think that it's close to the Imperial Center?" Obi-Wan asked, concerned. "The back country is isolated enough where Luke won't be in any danger." Is that it? Pretty much.
So then the twins were separated, and one's going to be the dark side, and the other one's going to be light?
Yeah, so he says...
Guess it's not a happy ending.
That one's not so much.
I mean... No.
It's not a happy ending, but it's not maybe quite as bad.
They had a baby stolen, Matt.
Yeah, that's bad.
By Palpatine.
Yeah, that's bad. But, like...
You're trying to find a silver lining. Yeah. I don't know if there is one.
I mean, like, Anakin's not Darth Vader, so that's good. But he lost his kid, so that's real bad.
Yeah, but it could be a worse Darth Vader. Leia had, like, just as much passion as Anakin. They always said, like, Luke was more of Padme's son, and Leia was definitely Anakin's daughter.
Problematic, to say the least.
I have another one that was funny to hear about. This little fan theory.
What?
Just maybe one last one to close out the episode.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ewoks eat people.
Fuck. I knew those cute little adorable bastards were up to no good.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck, here we go.
So Return of the Jedi introduced the Ewoks, a primitive race of cute and cuddly teddy bear-like humanoids from the forest moon of Endor. While they might appear kind and gentle, Ewoks are evil killing machines. When we're introduced to them in episode 6, the Ewoks capture Luke and Han, then hogtie the members of the Rebel Alliance in the hopes of cooking them for a feast in honor of C-3PO,
who they see as their god,
who they believe is their golden god. Simply put, Ewoks eat humans, which is a detail most people seem to forget.
Yep.
At the end of Return of the Jedi, the Rebels and the Ewoks celebrate the end of the Galactic Empire after the second Death Star is destroyed and Emperor Palpatine is killed. During the celebration, we see an Ewok using a few stormtrooper helmets
Mhm.
as percussion
I was
instruments.
gonna bring that up.
What happened to the people inside the stormtrooper armor? Some fans believe that the celebration is not just for the end of the Galactic Empire, but a party to celebrate the bounty of fresh human meat,
Oh no.
courtesy of the Empire, for the Ewoks.
Free of charge, eh?
You'll never watch the end of Return of the Jedi the same way ever again with that theory in mind.
Yeah, I've heard that one, and yeah, damn. I mean, what do they call Endor? Space Vietnam?
Is that what they call it?
Sort of what I've heard.
God damn, I didn't know that one.
Because they make those jokes about Vietnam, right? Like, you know, you're a 18-year-old soldier
Yeah,
creeping through the jungle, and all of a sudden the tree starts speaking Japanese. So they say that same thing about like Endor. Like, you know, you're 18-year-old stormtrooper creeping through the forest, and all of a sudden the trees start speaking in, you know, little fucking squeaks and whatever the fuck they speak in.
I'll end actually one more. So the one theory that I hated, you know, the whole Darth the Jar Jar Binks, fucking hated
Our
that
Lord
theory
and
when it first came out. I was like, that is such a dumb theory. And then I had people fucking egging me on, being like, "No, bro, but think about it." I'm like, "No, fuck you. I am not. No,
Not thinking about that. Trying not to think about that.
no." So in here it says Jar Jar Binks has drawn much criticism over the years because of his goofy and silly presence in the otherwise politically focused prequel trilogy.
Sure were.
According to one theory, though, Jar Jar is much more than he appears. If this theory is to be believed, Jar Jar is a Sith who is assisting Palpatine as he infiltrates the Jedi. While it might seem laughable at first, the theory states that Jar Jar only pretended to be foolish and clumsy when he was actually a key player in Anakin's fall to the dark side. George Lucas himself said that Jar Jar was originally the key to the prequels, which might explain his Sith-like yellow eyes. Fuck you. Every Gungan had Sith-like yellow eyes because there are fucking different species.
Because they got like half like reptilian like kind of eyes.
Yeah, it's like the cat eye slit kind of thing, instead of having
It was like plus
the iris
the
dilation.
Sith eyes are like yellow, but they got that red in there and shit. So
Yeah, exactly.
you're reaching.
Definitely reaching. That's why I didn't like the theory.
Gonna dislocate your shoulder reaching for that one.
So that was the Sith theory that I did not like. But yeah, some interesting little what ifs, fan theories, and things of that nature.
What if they do when they do that Star Wars? What if they do that?
If Jar Jar Binks was, I will not watch the show. I will not entertain.
What if it's
Such a ridiculous?
What if it's super dope though?
Okay, give me a theory. Give me an episode. How would it play out, Matt?
Of Jar Jar being my Sith Lord?
Yeah, humor. I'll humor it.
Okay.
If you could think of like a decent theory or one that you've thought of,
I haven't.
or not thought of but read of before.
I haven't.
Because I know I've read a few, and I was just like,
I haven't thought or really read much about it, but like, yeah, I don't know. What if you know, come episode 3, Order 66 happens, you know, Anakin's marching on the fucking Senate building, whatever. And what if Jar Jar beat him there?
And he stops like Mace Windu or something?
Yeah. What if, like, you know, when he goes in there to, you know, see him, you just hooded figure turn around.
Through the back, you just see a red saber, and Mace Windu's just, motherfucker. And then you see and you turn, and then just red and yellow, just fucking.
Well, before you see the eyes, you see the fucking schnoz turning.
The duckbill.
The duckbill fucking turning. And right before then, Anakin's like, no! No, it's not.
No! Not that fucking idiot!
You saw me?
No!
Go on. That was very on the spot.
Humble 7. Talking about Palpatine.
No. No, wait.
Yep, that would be me for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, no. I don't like that.
Absolutely fucking not.
I was thinking of something. You said, so a lot of people came up with that theory because of Jar Jar Binks having, in the second movie, episode 2. Jar Jar Binks was the one who was standing in for Queen Amidala, or Padme at the time, Senator Amidala.
Yeah.
And he was the one that was like, oh, we should give the Chancellor fucking all this power so that he can go ahead and accept the clones as part of the Republic as an army, a standing army. And he was the reason why everything happened.
That's just he's a fucking idiot.
He is a fucking idiot. And that was my thing. I was like, no, it's because he's dumb.
Yeah.
He doesn't have political fucking pool.
I'm like, do you see the end? Like, and he just, I'm like, you see the end of the first movie? He didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
Tripping over the cannonballs, whatever.
Fucking hanging off the tank.
Just got lucky time after time.
Jump, Jaja! Jump!
And then they gave that motherfucker a promotion. Made him a
general.
That's quite a leap. From court jester to general. Like that.
Seen it happen. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It's a lot more common than you think.
Yeah, well, he's dumb as fuck, but he runs fast. Promote him. Promote ahead of Pierce.
Jesus. Yeah.
Dumb as a box of rocks, but he's a PT stud.
So you'll definitely hear a lot more fan theories from us because they'll pop up all the time. I'm sure. No shortage on Facebook, no shortage on Instagram, no shortage on Screen Rant, no shortage on IGN, no shortage on all these different media of just, here's Star Wars fan theories. Just fucking scrolling,
Or just YouTube, and I'm like, oh wow. Watching videos about
I like when people have the illustrations with them, for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's when it makes it more realistic in a theory.
I guess I could unwarranted plug a channel on their YouTube, Star Wars Theory. That dude does that's pretty much his bread and butter. From what I used to watch him years ago, and I just kind of got back into it with doing this.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's cool. He does some voices and shit.
Oh, does he?
He does some animation. It's real cool. If you want to see some, what if, go check that shit out.
Hell yeah.
I don't think he needs our help. He's got a lot of followers, but go check it out.
Before Disney's What If series for Star Wars comes out, if it does, I honestly don't know. I just heard the rumor that they're going to be doing it. So, so I'm pretty sure that does it for this week's episode of Big Effin Nerds.
That'll do her.
We appreciate you guys coming back and joining us on some theory stuff. Don't forget to check out everything in the socials and in the bio of this episode, where the socials will be. Don't forget to don't forget to review, and also share the episodes and or podcasts on all your guys' social media.
Yeah, do that.
Help us grow as much as any self-respecting podcast would like to do.
Yeah. Nah, I want to stay underground.
And be stagnant.
Hipsters, fuck.
Yeah.
I liked them better when they were underground.
Don't forget, yeah, right. I liked Nickelback before they were cool, and now they're mainstream now. Fuck them.
They fucking sold out, bro.
Shut up.
Fuck off.
Just mad because Photograph.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Fuck you. People only hate on Nickelback because it's cool to hate on Nickelback. Yeah. Nickelback ain't that bad.
If I could be Nickelback, I'd do it. For sure.
Yeah, bro. Like, people are like, you sold out. And that's not just them specifically, but in general, they sold out. Bro, you're going to tell me like you didn't get like a couple $1 million record or whatever deal that you wouldn't take it? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, right. No way. Get real.
Get real. Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, wait, what's the other part?
No way. Get real. All right. So, that's it for this week. Just kidding. There's more.
Wait.
No, fuck that.
Start reading more fanfics.
I don't got that kind of time.
Wait, man, I don't have enough.
That's too bad.
Well, that's too damn bad. You keep reading.
You keep listening. Okay, yeah. So next week, we're gonna be looking at mashing some universes together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna give you any examples because I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and not not be able to talk about one later.
He doesn't want to box himself in, basically.
That's it.
Sandbox.
That's it. Talk myself into a box. Yeah. So we're gonna be mashing universes together. Yeah. I'm not gonna give you an example. I just said that.
Cosmically, we might fuck up everything. No,
it's gonna be like, what was it? In the I forgot which comic book run it was, but when Gamora, I think, had the Infinity Gauntlet and she basically folded the universe in half. So that's when we got MASH as like the Sorcerer Supreme. No,
Yeah.
sorry, Soldier Supreme.
Yeah.
Captain America, Doctor Strange. So it's gonna be like that kind of shit. Not in the same universe, but that's your idea of it.
Yeah. Or take it however you will.
Or take it how you will and fucking see how it is next week.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe you should tune in next week to find out what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah. That's my secret plan.
Super prank.
Super secret plan.
And Shitty Walk.
What?
South Park.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
Shitty Walk.
Anyway, on that note, that'll do it for us this week.
Next week.
That'll do it for us next week. See y'all. I don't know. Yeah, so come check us out next week. Bring your universe exploration hat and check it out. Well, anyway, we'll see y'all next week. Later, taters.
Hell yeah.